All right, welcome back to my expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight to divinely intervene as needed for my highest good, aka the highest good. I am doing a quick 30 dirty directive from my expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight. So this should only take half an hour, max. So I don't believe there's going to be any chatting here. It is officially Saturday, the third. No, wait. Saturday the 6th. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, where do we go from here? These are the energy cards, left side and the death card, and then right side, two of pentacles in reversed. Yeah, so I don't know, dude. I've meandered across several readings, and I think I really do need to, not only do I need to catch up on a few videos to complete them, but also, and review them, just like my standard, but like not watch so many readings. Like, there's too many. I didn't think it was like a huge ass deal, but like, there's just a lot of copycats out there, and a lot of other than that, misreads, and so I don't know what to say about that, except I realize that the copycat energy, so long as they don't give me direct credit, they're considered haters. Just because, like, when you look at the psychology behind people who are really want something but lack the morals to cite their references or give accolades, that's how much they are willing to basically stomp on their peers and like steal from their peers in order to get what they want. So that's, I feel like that's where I stand with it. They might not be like directly talking shit, but it's the behaviorisms that I'm not down for. You know, I have to keep my circles tight, and so I don't consider them my divine collective, and that's that. All right, so what does my first off, starting with that intro, you know, like, they don't have to support me, but they don't have to take my stuff either, you know. It's just what does my divine panel, expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight, want to say about that? This, yeah, okay. Seven of Wands. I still have the advantage, and I already knew that. I'm good with that. But this is just like a proclamation, an affirmation that I don't. It's time to refine my standards, and that is bullshit that I just don't want around me. Yeah. So they're just not of quality, of standards. So yeah, anything more that my expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight want to say about that before I move on to explaining the others? Okay. Ace of Swords, that's the absolute truth. Justice in reverse. Yeah, that's an injustice. If you apply that psychology behind other workings, it's the same bullshit, just like at a lesser percentage, a lesser degree. Even still, if they express that degree of like bullshit, they have the capability without, like, probably without batting an eye, to do, you know, worse. And so, like, why am I gonna buy them some time? Why am I going to, you know, let them into my energy with that kind of allowance? Like, fuck that. Fuck that. I deserve better, you know? So anyway, there's that. Yeah. Okay. Anything more on that? Yes? No. Okay, so we move on. All right, so quick 30 directive from my expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight. Death card on the left side, the recipient side. Yeah, I think this is a matter of closures. In closing books, you have to get the ledgers with ultimate accuracy, and it's just like cleaning up the books basically. And so there's that. Is there anything more to that? No. Okay, at least in this round. And then on the right side, 2 of Pentacles in reversal. Loading. Imbalance. No, it's more like loading. Oh, I feel something on my heart chakra. Somebody trying to attack me. Bullshit. Okay. Yeah, for sure. This is the official start for me. So quick 30 directive for me is I'm just doing this to like break up some energy before I head into reviewing my readings. I think it's better to go that route. I mean, I've seen, you know, a few more subscribers, so that's wonderful. But like, I know how much love I have and how much love I give, and just because I give love doesn't mean it truly obligates someone else to reciprocate. But even still, I'd like to think that I'm at my best, which to a state where I don't always have to initiate that kind of love. And so I'm having a higher, not just expectations, just higher standards. You know, shove the bullshit to the side, you know, or the mid support to the side. Let somebody else have it, you know. I'm good without that. Anyway, 3 of Cups. That is celebration. Okay. Yeah, so celebrating my new start. This is mine. This is absolutely mine, okay? Yeah. All right, so time for the header cards. Okay, this one. Yeah, I'll do it from there. Okay, the header cards shall be 2, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. There we go. There they are. 2 of Cups on the left side, Hierophant on the right side in reversal. So there was a bit of a hesitation and a bit of a delay, but that's fine, you know, like if that means like unloading some of the bullshit passengers that are ultimately intruders upon like true energy, then so be it. I want to like that means I have to fill the gas tank less because I'm holding that less, you know, that much less weight traveling from here to there, you know, much less liability. And so 2 of Cups, those are my true truths moving forward. Okay. And then on the right side, so this is holding on to the, you know, seeds of the grapes or the grapes, you see. You see what I'm talking about right there? And then on the doing side, the Hierophant in reversal. So, this is paving way my way. Just not looking at you know, like, okay, when people want to become successful, they follow the formula of those that are already doing it well. And that might be a smart move, but that's what I feel like people are doing with my stuff, and especially with like the readings that I've done thus far in, you know, with like great things to follow. That's like when people want to jump on it. And it's like this this fine line between the energy of what I and the patternings of that are foretold to project absolute success, like absolute victorious, like unheard of, to the official attainment of it. And between that is when people flip flop of like how they're gonna like act a fool, or or not. And so I can already see it in them. So anyway, I'm just doing it my way, and that's what fits best for me. I've never found myself to be the kind that studies the greats in order to mimic their energy. um I only study them to appreciate them, um and be inspired to follow through in my own methods. But anyway, Hierophant and reversal. um Moving like out of box, that's basically breaking boundaries in all corners. And so that's my directive. Just doing it my way, paying attention to what I'm doing, and moving from there. Okay, that's the next one. Okay. Oh, you know what what is this? Oh my god, it's the Hierophant in reverse again. What the fuck? And the Empress in reversal again. This is for sure. That's what they're telling me. They said straight up, do it your way. Not only is it like I'm moving along honestly, and objectively in the way I would personally want to like custom fit how I want it. Um, but I've done enough studies in observing like in the background, or extricated, or not counted in certain environments. Um, and so I have enough studies behind me to go with that, and be happy with that. The other part of it is no one can do it my way. They can try. They can prove their efforts to be futile, but let them waste their own energy. Let them learn their own lessons. It's totally fine. Okay. um I'm just moving. This is so crazy to get it duplicated like that. It just hopped. You saw it like straight out like that. um so that's very interesting. Okay, so we're already almost like halfway through to this, before it closes. That's so crazy. So yeah, just do your own thing. Just keep doing your own thing. Okay, so that's the main directive right now. Okay, anything else that you want to say as far as quick 30 directive from my expanded divine panel of the infinite 8? Where did that go? Where did that go? Oh yeah. So I made some tea, and I used an old pot, because the newer pot that we have, there's a drastic difference between time periods of when we use them. So we used the newer pot for like cooking last night. And so I use the older pot to like boil water, because I don't have a coffee maker anymore. And that's what I've been doing, but I haven't used that older pot. And when I used it, like the water was foggy. The pot was clean and all scratched up or whatever, but with like, but it was, the water was foggy, and I was like, I don't know if that's good. I don't know. Maybe it tastes differently. I don't know. I smelled the water. I'm like, how much can I smell in boiling water? Anyway, I poured it, and I was like, I don't know still. And so I tried it, I sipped it, and it felt like more of like a burning temperature than it normally would. Like it just didn't feel right. And so I checked the cards, and it was 10 of swords, like and then the next card that clarified that was I think the Knight of Swords, like move quick, like that shit's gonna kill you. Like you got it right. So anyway, yeah. I'm down to one like pot. The other, I have pans, but I have to figure out. Anyway, this is strength in reversal. On the recipient side. So part of that directive again is just reiterating on the inbox, like just note the things that are basically poisons in inventory, like what affects your overall consumption, your intake, the inbox, just there's soft spots there that need to be like refortified. And again, I do have bodyguards, I do have various levels of protection, but I need to also learn like the art of self-defense, and therefore self-protection. Okay. Clarifiers to it? Yes? No? Okay, moving forward. Okay. Four of Wands. Okay. Four of Wands. This is home and hearth. This is again preservation of the temple. Well-being, quality of life. That doesn't mean that I have to like, Black Friday this, Black Friday that. I know what situation I'm in, and uh even if I have to quit, if I don't have any pots and I have to quit, I have to quit coffee because running the microwave like a mug in a microwave is not gonna like run the temperature high enough, like then I just do tea, then I just do like something else, I just do other derivatives. But like it's about what makes sense for best quality of life that's within reach and that is viable. Okay. Anything else? Qualify. Clarify. They said to get a clarifier. I don't know what kind of clarifier will come out of that, but okay. And that is Two of Pentacles. Clarifier is yeah, that's just keeping in balance, just making sense out of things. There's no late loading period. It's like what's at hand, what's definitely within reach, and what's viable. Pair the two together because that's what my situation calls for, and we call it a day. It's nothing to cry or complain about. It's just that's what I'm doing right now. That's what makes sense. There are bigger things in this world. Okay. Anything else that you want to tell me? My expanded divine panel of the infinite eight. It is objectivity. And being seen while doing that. Okay. This is also telling me that like, okay, this is the sense of being magical in objectivity and what you got to do in life, without having to fret or complain about it, because that's nothing to really complain about. I would call it an inconvenience, but then you know that like in order to produce better things that you have to go through, like stretch yourself to the limits of being in that uncomfortable zone, and and uh and changing up the patterns to see what that may ultimately produce. Maybe there's something better. And so it's just going beyond the stretch of the norm. And then your inner child is looking at you like without any judgment. Like a child does not um judge one's um like judge quality of life based on what you do with your wealth. They measure your engagement, your interests. They latch on to again preservation of home and hearth. Um, mm, your the interest in your now moment. So there's appreciation there. It's a sense of grounding. Okay. Anything else? So directive, okay. Quick 30 directive for my expanded divine panel of the infinite eight. This is it? Okay. All right, 20 minutes. Okay, so 9 of pentacles, 5 of cauldrons, and the magician in reversal. Again, it's being happy with one's own garden, and it's like taking it easy. Um, It's like living life in slow-mo a little bit. Because like, the end of year tends to be crazy. um, like we tend to lose, it feels like we're losing time. Just time speeds up. So to take the liberty in one's own home and premises to, yeah, definitely take it easy. And so with that, it'll be so much easier to reduce the noise and, find, how do I say it? When you reduce the noise, you go like slow mo and you can observe who's, is this, it's doing, noticing what needs to be done away with, like, dark practitioner and energy, signs of it, and also making room for once that's and also in progress of doing away with these energies, it makes way for dormant gifts, that are residing within oneself. So there's that. Okay. So I'm doing right now. Okay, so I think it's okay. We'll get one clarifier because it's now almost time to do the takeaways. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse. That is ultimate, basically victory in this. It's signs of the times. It's MVP winnings. The Gatorade Cup. Okay. So this is good. All right. All right. So 2 takeaways for my divine collective. First one. Lovers in reverse, so you've got to do away with certain energies too. Yeah. Clarified by like that'll identify with what truly makes you happy. It's like your core workout zone. And then the Lovers card upright. See? Like you do away with bullshit, and then you get better shit. So definitely, that is insane. My divine collective is quite magical, or in a position to like really do away with bullshit. Okay. So yeah, it's doing away with like old stuff that doesn't serve you well, including your ways of being, because self-actualization, you have like so much more in store for you. You have so much better, like more capability. All right, your second takeaway is 8 of Pentacles, mastery or doing the work. Let me see here. Clarifier is 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, graceful goodbyes. Yeah, so this is a directive to do the work and say your goodbyes. Gracefully. And you're probably already doing this, so you're just going into expert mode, instead of kicking ass and taking names, you're digging trenches, and it feels like a lot of work sometimes, but it's not ultimately an act of war in digging trenches. Sometimes that's it serves it's multi-purpose. So it may have served for war, but it's also laying bodies in the ground. Let the bodies hit the floor. All right, so 2 takeaways for my partner in peace and quiet. Yeah. Okay. Your first one is 2 of Cups. Hello. So that's us. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I had to check. Okay. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so this energy knows that I mean business, and I mean well. I mean both business and I mean well. She's also the best mother of all queens. So he's seeing me as one with great capabilities. And maybe childbearing hips with childbearing thighs. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. So your second takeaway is okay. That's it? Okay. Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, there's some hoes in the hood for sure. Or wait. No, there are some hoes in the hood for sure. Okay. King of Pentacles in reverse. But oh, you know, but they're already consumed by so these are not just manifestors of wealth, but when they're in the reversal, they're manipulators with their wealth. So these these gold digging hoes are going with like the ones that they're best suited with. So they're gonna go for the easy kills, not you. Okay, you're not in. You won't die easy, and you won't die like that for sure. And so these hoes are gonna go with the gold digging, like, you know, they'll go with the best match. So they're everyone's like that's doing like dirty are pretty much consumed by their own madness too. So that's good. I've never gotten like I've never felt like so on the brink of jealousy on you know, like it's kind of like that, you know. I've like been so like alert when I'm reading for until I started reading for my partner in peace and quiet. So I'm like, who is this? Who the fuck is this? And I'm like, wait a minute, back up. Back up. I just met you. So there's that, you know. All right, so my first takeaway. Ten of Pentacles in reversal. I'm worth it. I'm so worth it though. Okay. What? Okay, we're just gonna claim it as that right now. Okay. It might have more meanings, but I'll get a clarifier for that. Ten of Pentacles upright. What the fuck? No. I'm worth it and I am gonna get it. I am fucking gonna get it. And I'm gonna get you. Yes, you are. Okay, anyway. Oh, Three of Swords in reversal. I forgot to get the bottom and the top of the cards. Anyway, no heartbreak, no disappointment. Excellent. Top of the deck, no secret. Two are sauce, and this vouches for everyone too. Two of spears in reversal. Well, you know, my divine collective, you know, and my partner in peace and quiet, and myself. So it's to be determined, to be announced, but like it's not gonna hurt you one bit. Okay. All right. So my second takeaway. Oh, got two there. Okay, both are like that. Page of Cauldrons in reversal and Four of Swords. So this is self-love, self-care. This is healing time. This is spa. Like this is definitely self-care to the max. So bottom of the deck, also Four of Cups. You know, the multiple choice questionnaire that we're all presented with in turbulent waters. And the Empress in reversal. So the capability and the masterfulness of knowing like what suits you in your kingdom. You got to make your choices too. All right, so clarifier to my second takeaway is the Fool card in reverse. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of like a chill, you know, go with the flow, you know, or glow with the pause button. This is not the, this is the glow up button, they said. So this is like just getting ready, getting suited, straightening your tie, etc., whatever. Powder your nose or whatever before you like start. Before I start. Third takeaway is my destiny. Ah, that's crazy. You're crazy. I'm crazy. It's all crazy. It's good. See, I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. Clarifier. The devil in reverse. I'm not gonna hyperfixate on like just, I don't know. I think this is fate. It's not just destiny. It's not just the wheel of fortune. This is also fate. Like there's also an autopilot to this where I'm auto directed to where I need to go, you know? So that's good. That's it. Yay, 30 now on the clock. Okay, so I think that's it. We did very well here on the quick 30 directive. I kept to the time, and now this is the outro. So minus the intro, minus the outro. Yeah, you know, the cookie cutter stuff. But anyway, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, but now that this reading is officially... Oh, you know what? Thank you for all donations provided in and of light and love that reciprocates equally and therefore abundantly, as well as the wonderful emoji support. Okay, blessings be. And now that this reading is officially over, I call back all my power, energy, essence, gifts, strength, properties, passions, pursuits from those that call upon, cast, generate, bring, magnify, multiply, or any variation thereof the aforementioned ill will, intent, thought form, pattern, and or entity to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings, for blessings, for reformatting of love and light energy, and to be refilled by immediately me as free, no doubt, no attachment, except for all bonus points included. Thanks so much. Upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with a sequence of rollout in light and love. I close the readings in this the portals in this reading. In these readings, oh my gosh.